Hi there and welcome to Ask Allie, your place for spiritual advice for busy people. Ask Allie is the longest running spiritual podcast on iTunes. I've been helping others there since 2005. Today is Monday, December 17th, 2018. I want to thank you for tuning in and giving me a listen to. If you'd like to get a reading or have your energy balanced, find out more about me or support the podcast, I'll leave the information below in the show's notes. And don't forget, if you like this episode, please rate it. Now, this is Monday evening, and we all know that if I'm doing a podcast in the evening, I'm usually really tired, which I am, and I forget things, and then I jump back and what have you. Also, all the animals are up and doing things, so we're bound to get some visits from them, and the child is here, of course, because it's evening, and so he's bound to go through at some point in time as well. All right, I had a field trip this morning that I actually thought was Wednesday. I was wrong. It was today. So that is why I didn't have a chance to get to this until now. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I already have Tuesday already planned, so here we are. Now, this Friday is the Winter Solstice. This Saturday is the full moon. It is the cold moon, December cold moon. It is the longest full moon of 2018, and it will be in the emotional Cancer this time around. Now, every full and new moons, I do an intention grid, and I post information about this intention grid on Allie Theiss Friends Facebook page. I'm going to tell you this time, as well as post it on the page, because I want you to be involved if you'd like. Usually I just post one grid on the night of the moon. Well, this week, because we have the winter solstice and then we have the full moon, we've got double the energy, double the fun. We've got a nice big power punch this weekend. So I'm doing two grids this weekend. On Friday, I'm doing the grid where I list your name and you give me whatever power word you want for 2019. The power word is, what word do you want to govern, so to speak, 2019? For myself, it's creativity. So I would write down Allie Theiss, creativity. And that would be my paper for the grid on Friday. So I put the word grid up, then I leave it there, and on Saturday I do the intention grid, and I build the intention grid around the word grid, so we have double the power, right? Double the power, double the fun, double the manifestation. And I do both, and then everything sits there until the new moon. So I have put the information below in the show's notes all about this. If you'd like to take part, I only want like a handful of people to be a part of this, because it's going to be a lot of work and I've got to write everything out. So if this is something that interests you, please jump in sooner rather than later. I'm not charging double from what I normally do for intention grids, and I charge because you must have an energy exchange for the intention grids to work. Okay? For one intention, it's $10. For 3 intentions, it's $25. Okay? Information's below. If you have any questions at all, send me an email to allietheis@yahoo.com or hit me up on social media. All right? All right. So let's go to the Oracle card overview for the week of December 17th, 2018. And those of you who are watching the video, you've obviously seen Zena, because here she is visiting us. And I'm again using Collect, Bear, and Read Spirit Animal Oracle cards. So let's see what the week has planned for all of us. Now remember, this is an overview, so not every card will pertain to every person who is watching this. All right? So let's see. You can help me pick some cards? All right. Let's go. Kind of in the way. Zena. Do not roll on my cards, Zena. But thank you, honey. Thank you for putting your extra mojo on it. Okay, here's card number 1. Let me do this. Card number 2. And card number 3. All right. Get these out of the way. Xena, do not hit my mouse by accident. Xena. Felix. All right. Ooh. All right. So, for the first card this week, guys, we have the Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. So we're all going to be starting new this week. You know what I mean? A re-emergence of something we could have put behind us and maybe have forgotten about or put on the back burner to get to, I don't know, someday. Right? So a rebirth is assured. Now, rebirthing, you would think, you know, okay, new stuff, all hunky-dory, I'm happy, let's move forward. But when we have this, see how it has a number 5 up here? 5 means change, okay? The 5 is just constantly, things are moving and shifting. Stuff shows up out of the blue, brand new. Other stuff just falls away. As humans, we are resistant to change. We're not so keen on it. So when there's a rebirth, that means we have to give something up. And we love to hold on to our stuff, right? So this might be a bit painful. Maybe some pain before the gain. Okay? Just take a deep breath, and I promise you, you will get through it. Now, the second one here is the Parrot Spirit. And the Parrot Spirit is saying, watch your words. And if you look up here, whoop, there it is. 4 plus 5 in numerology, that's 9. 9 means endings. And if we're talking about watch your words, and we have 9 up here for endings, that means if you don't watch your words, you could sever relationships, make friends go away you don't really want to make go away. But again, with the watch the words and making people go away, that could enter into a rebirth, right? Remember pain before gain? And then the last one here is the Squirrel Spirit. And it's all about believe in yourself. Numerology-wise, we have a 5 plus a 7, which is, what, 12? Which is 1 plus 2, which equals 3. 3, creativity, social outings, going out and starting something new, which again, a rebirth. So these guys all kind of go together to go through this again. A rebirth is assured, this Bat Spirit says. So rebirthing is going to happen. Something new is happening. Now the Parrot Spirit is saying, watch your words. Think before you speak this week, because I think once you get those words out, you're not going to be able to take them back. And last but not least, we have this good old squirrel, the Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. That is paramount for making any type of change at all. To moving forward, to having anything you personally want in your life, is to believe in yourself. If everybody else believes in you, but you don't believe in you, it's very difficult to take that step forward. Even if it's a very teeny tiny step, it's difficult to take it forward if you're not believing in yourself. So this week's, guys, we got to believe in ourselves. All right? So that is our overview for the week. You know, the past several weeks, it seems, if memory serves, that we've been doing a lot of trying to get things away and bringing new stuff in and starting anew, new beginnings and all of that. And the way the energy is coming in, it's kind of in a, how do I want to put it? The energy is kind of like a push and then a swoop at the end of December. So we have it pushing us, making us make decisions, go forward on things we've been hesitant about, to get us on our path, like the universe has been trying year after year after year to get us on our path we're supposed to be on. So it's pushing us, and the powers, or the energy is really powerful, and it feels like we're being squeezed, and then it's almost like the bottom drops out from underneath us, and we we swoosh down. So it's a push and then a swoosh. That's what the rest of the energy feels like to me for 2018. All right, that being said, the topic this week. Now, I picked this topic because of a reading I did over the weekend from this individual who did a little bit of astral traveling and didn't quite like the way he felt when he got back. He felt kind of icky. And we were talking about how to get rid of the ickiness. How do you get the icky out of your energy? Now, we all have instances where we get ick in our energy. It could be we could astral travel and not have that good of a projection. We could be dreaming and be in a dream that we wake up and we're like, yuck. We could telepathically connect to one another and not have that great of a connection. You can walk into a room full of people and just as soon as you hit that room, you're like, ugh, what's going on around here? But as soon as you hit that room and as soon as you're like, all their icky energy has already went to you and attached. You know, you have a fight with someone close to you, your energy feels icky because you feel icky. You have an encounter with somebody you don't know on the sidewalk or in the subway, and it just makes you feel gross. You're watching the news and happening to see somebody in power who's not very smart, and you're kind of like, ew. You know, there's a lot of things that get into our energy that's very icky. One night stand. You know, sexual energy, that's some powerful stuff. And there can be a lot of ickiness in there if you don't know the person you're sleeping with. So what can you do to get the ick out of your energy? I have 5 simple ways, okay? They all seem to involve water except for one. You can bathe with salt. It can be sea salt, table salt, or Epsom salts. I like to put, every time I take a bath with salt, I usually put about a half a cup of salt in. That might be too much. It's up to how much you can handle. But I like to put a half a cup in and then just soak for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And then I get up and then I shower to rinse the salt and stuff off of me. But I usually feel much better once I get out of that bath. Or you can bathe with, you add 9 drops of either rosemary or lavender essential oils to your bath. It's very calming, and as it calms you, it gets in there and it ferrets things out. Something I didn't put on here that I probably should have. You can also bathe with flower essences. And excuse me, one of my favorite ones is Bottle Brush from Green Hope Farms, as well as Green Hope Farms eggplant flower essence. You can put maybe, I'd say another 9 drops of flower essence in your bath, and both Bottle Brush and eggplant will go in there and also ferret out negativity and the ickiness that you might feel. You can bathe with an amethyst in your water, an amethyst or 2, or the one stone that's pink that starts with RHOS, Rosenite. I never say it right, ever. But that stone, as well as a rose quartz. My favorite of the other 3, however, is an amethyst. Again, soak there for 10 to 15 minutes, and that amethyst gets on in there and roots things out. You can smudge yourself with frankincense or sage. I happen to like frankincense better. I don't like the smell of sage. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach. And plus frankincense, not only does it remove the ickiness, but it also repairs your energy at the same time. That's why another reason I like frankincense. But when you smudge yourself, I like to get the smoke going, and then I pass it all over my body, around a few times. Many times I will sit, because the way I smudge is I have a little ceramic bowl, and inside I have the spell charcoal and then the herb frankincense on it that's burning. And I like to put my arms and my hands and stuff through the smoke, and I put my face in the smoke, and then I try to move my body around the smoke as opposed to grabbing the object and moving it around me. I put it on the floor and put my leg over it, my feet over it. And that's the way I do it, instead of trying to, hold it and move it around as it's burning. I'd rather move and let the burning object be stationary. And last but certainly not least, you can shower holding a crystal or an onyx. Both will get out the ickiness from your energy fields and will give you an added boost of energy. All right, there's 5, if you counted the flower essence, that's 6 different ways that you can get the ickiness out of your energy. So I want to thank you for joining me here for Ask Allie. If you like this episode, please rate it and tell your friends. The more people who listen, the more people hopefully I can help have their aha moments. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can catch us at AskAlliePodcast.com or at OutOfBodyEcstasy.com. You guys have yourself a fabulous week, and I will catch you next Monday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.